Unofficial results are now in, Amazon clinching the win with no votes, unofficially hitting a simple majority.
It does feel that Amazon is indestructible right now. I mean, find me a company that handled a union drive worse than Amazon did over the past few months. They've had employees, basically sending photos of them peeing in bottles on the job. They've dared members of Congress to provide proof, and the workers have come out and provided that proof. And yet they crushed the union in this effort. So it really just goes to show you that the state of American labor right now is pretty weak. And Amazon, I mean, that was the biggest challenge to them. Were they going to change the way that these fulfillment centers work? And it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case anytime soon. So if you're Amazon, you're in a pretty entrenched position right now.
If you look at it in terms of the numbers, this is almost immaterial. You're talking about one of maybe 200 distribution centers, one of hundreds of fulfillment centers. If you add up all the facilities that Amazon has, this is the second time in a decade that there's been an attempt to unionize one of those facilities. It looks like it's not going to happen. Maybe doing it in a state where Amazon's paying 2x the minimum wage may not have been the most effective way to try to unionize one of the facilities. I'm not sure, but if this thing had gone, if this facility had unionized, and maybe it still will, it still is a tiny fraction for Amazon. Now, whether that happens to other facilities or not, I think it's a reasonable bet that in the next decade, one Amazon distribution center, one fulfillment center is likely to unionize. You just have to make that bet. I don't think it's going to dramatically change the cost structure of Amazon. The real question is, would it change the working practices at the company? I don't think so either. So I actually think that there's been more made of this vote than really matters to at least to most investors.
Meantime, the union has criticized behavior by Amazon that they say has discouraged attempts by employees at the Bessemer warehouse to organize. Most recently, they say that Amazon pressed the Postal Service for a mailbox right outside the facility. They say that's a move that could have intimidated workers and one that they intend to challenge. Amazon, in response, says that mailbox was, quote, a simple, secure, and completely optional way to make it easy for employees to vote. No more and no less. But guys, the latest back and forth, this is a reminder that even as we get the final vote count today, the drama is likely far from over. This is going to continue to play out over the weeks and potentially months ahead.